Spit yo.
Then me wait a whole hour.
It started with the penis part.
Y'all ain't ready for this one.
They ain't ready.
D and me and Branzo.
Oops, I'm
For what? The same man.
What up, though? It's your boy DME. All right, boys, let's get into it. King of the Dot, the decade event, went down. It went down. It's over. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 long years. King of the Dot. King of the Dot. You know, it's been 10 years. 10, 2009, 2018, 2008, 2000. Yeah, I get it. About 10 years. Yeah, it's been 10 years. Obviously, the decade. Let's harp on that. But, all right. This is, all right, like, you know, it's grind. Look, you're from grind time era. You're from the grind time. You know, the transition into King of the Dot. You know, it was what it was. And, you know, you're going to be, if you're not from the grind time era, then you're not going to, you know, it's maybe something you're not going to really be in the King of the Dot as much as maybe an old school grind timer might be. But, you know, listen, they put on for us for 10 years, some fire battles, some fire events. And, you know, I can't imagine a 10-year span without them. You know, if it just was URL, it would still be good. It'd be a lot different. But, you know, but just, you know, you need the mix. You need the mix of both. You know, you need the mix. And the more the merrier to me. And shout out to them, man. They've, you know, a lot of my most favorite classic battles have been on their platform. And a lot of, I enjoy a lot of the stuff they do. And, you know, just, it's been 10 years. Smack's been 10 years. They've always been 10 years for Smack. I think, well, at least for URL. When is there? Are they doing one? I'd like to celebrate that too. Well, Smack's been around forever, though. You know, he's probably going on like 20 years. Right? But anyways, let's talk about the card. Listen, first of all, Head Ice doesn't get into Canada because he has water damage. He went ski dipping with Calico the night before, and they got water damage on his passport, and it's not happening. It's not happening. The main event doesn't happen. Chilla Jones and Head Ice does not happen. You ask me, you strip the chain of Head Ice. Head Ice. You get stripped. It says you can do it. You get stripped. You either have yourself a tournament or you give it to Sharon, the guy who got robbed in the past day battle. Yeah, past day, you lost. You lost to Sharon, all right? Before the battle even happened, you lost. You lost. Talking about, I'm going to fight somebody if Holloway goes on stage. It's over. I'm going to punch somebody. Like, what? No, you're not. Calm down. Calm down. And then Sharon just folds and whatever. That was in the past. But you give it to Sharon, he goes on to wilding out with the chain, he gets a little free promotion. I don't know. I'm just saying, to throwing things out. You know, we'll talk about the chain later, but not right now. So that doesn't happen, all right? So now you're like, nah, I'm pissed. I wake up, I'm mad, I'm upset. Because I wake up to bad news is not the route for me, man. No, don't do it, fam. That's not it for me. It's not it. So we wake up, we hear that's not happening. All right, that's a downer. That's a downer. I had Chilla winning. Just saying, I think Chilla takes the chain. Apparently, he's going down at World Dom 8 in England. Now he's defending the chain in England. I didn't know that was allowed, but okay. Anyways, we're changing it up. We're changing it up. No big deal. Joey, bada bing, bada boom, I just said the name, man. I hate not knowing the name. My bad, Joey. All right. Joey Gambino, Gambialo, Cinnamalo, whatever. He battles Red Flag. He's a lawyer. Apparently, he's a lawyer, and he's a good one. Here's a good lawyer. His name's Red Flag, and he's a lawyer. So I've seen him before. I've seen both these guys before. This was a good battle. I'm sorry, Joey, you lost. There's levels right now, and I think Red Flag's about a level above you. All right, so. You know, just keep working at it, and you know, you got the talent. You got a good, awkward, you know, quirky delivery, which I like. That's a plus. It's a plus. All right. So, you know, you just got to get more seasoned, and I can see you, you know, making some moves, man, on the differences between, you know, the guys who come up stay and are become legends, like Sharon. And the differences between other dudes is, you know, that the intangibles and the work ethic and the heart. So we'll see if you have that. I don't know. We'll see, but you got the talent. So, you know, you have potential. So keep it up. Red Flag, he's good. I like him. I've liked both battles I've seen him in. So let's continue to see him. I think he wins 3-0. I'm down to see another Red Flag battle. Put him on World Down. Why not? So, all right, let's get into the card. My memory is the worst. It's the worst. It's like 6. It's 5 in the morning. It's 6. I don't know what time it is right now. I'm trying to go to bed, but I couldn't. So I'm like, let me do this. Let me knock this out because I'm excited. All right, let's slow it down. Slow it down for me. All right, so was it A Ward and Paul Rich? A Ward and Paul Rich. All right, it was very exciting to see Paul. I went back, watched some Paul Rich battles. You know, from my childhood, right? From my childhood, no, from a few years ago, and it seems that long ago. I'm sorry, it seems like it was from my childhood, Paul Rich. Like those battles just seem so long ago now. Like especially when you were just bombarded, and it seems like that only started happening like in the last year or two because so many battles happening and so many events, and now you're blogging about it, and now it's like everything old seems really old, and when it wasn't, you know, when it didn't seem that old before, actually seemed like yesterday, but now it's really old because we're getting bombarded with so much content. But anyways. It was great to see Paul Rich back, even though he was Dexter Paul Rich. He was the lumberjack Paul Rich. You know, he switched it up at Paul Rich. I don't know. He's got the style going. No more clean cut. No more Paul Rich. Basically, Paul. Actually, I take that back because Paul Rich. He went with the style, but like a little bit. There's a few battles at the end there. The last I've seen, I don't know. All right, so I'm thinking of really old school Paul Rich, right? That's what I'm thinking. You know, like this battle Paul Rich, like whatever. But anyways, good to see it, man. To me, it was nostalgic almost. Like, I don't know why, I just thought it was nostalgic. You know, like when I saw Arcane last year, it just felt like nostalgia for some reason, but because they haven't been around. And Paul Rich was funny, man. He was funny when he went the more jokey joke route. We know he could do that, but then he gets serious too. You know, he blends it in. And I like that. I liked it. I was expecting less. How about that? I thought Paul Rich was really good in this battle. A-Ward, man. A-Ward's good. What are we doing? Look, I mean, A-Ward's good, man. He's hard to beat because he's so what is it like about him? It's like he delivered whatever he's delivering, right? He's delivering it like he means it. I don't care what he's saying. He could be talking about anything. A-Ward delivers his stuff like look, this is fire, and you're gonna. It's how could it not be? You know, I believe this. What I'm saying, it's true. He had that delivery for me. You know, I'm buying what he's selling, whatever it is. But he has the content too. He does. He's got really good writing. He's got a good pen, man. He delivers very well. He's always on point. You know, he's never he's never slack. He's never lacking. He doesn't lack. So shout out to him. In a very entertaining battle, man. And man, I'm telling you, man, I was looking for reasons to give this to Paul Rich. I really was. I was like, you know, Paul Rich 2-1. Why not? I feel like it. I just feel like it. But if I'm being real, I watched it again. It's probably 2-1 A-Ward. I'll be real. Like, I think the third. I think Paul Rich got the third. I do. Now, the second might be up for grabs. The second is mini debatable. I'm pretty sure A-Ward got the first. A-Ward got the first. Even though I liked Paul Rich's first. I think A-Ward definitely got the first. Now, I think Paul Rich definitely got the third, in my opinion. I did. I think A-Ward was stumbling a little bit there. But regardless, I still think he got the third. And that second, man, the second A-Ward had some angles, some funny angles. You know, he had a lot of Christian jokes. You know, so maybe you get minus some points there. Maybe that's why I didn't give him the round, or maybe I was just trying to give it to him for nostalgic reasons. I was very entertained by Paul Rich. I want to see my hand. I want to see Paul Rich deep thinking. Come on, man, you gotta love that. Maybe you don't, but I don't know. I like it. He's got a good. I know Diz hates him for some reason. Like Diz, you bring up Paul Rich's name to Diz, and he's always like throwing shade and dirt. I don't know. Maybe they got some personal issues. You know, I didn't mean to get personal with you, but it happens. It happens. This happens to a lot of people in this. So shout out to Disaster, man. You were missed on the card. You were missed. But anyway, hey, this card was successful, bro. That's all I gotta say. Like it turned out way better than I know a lot of people thought it was gonna turn out. But every battle to me was entertaining. So that's all I can say about it. And let's keep going. So we're gonna give it to A-Ward 2-1. You know, but Paul Rich might have got the. No, he didn't. But he did. He might have. But he did it. But he could have. But it doesn't matter. He lost. We'll go with it. We'll go. But entertaining, definitely got replay value. And I watched it twice. I think twice, maybe more. Twice only. Maybe. Now, all right. So the battle of the night. Look at me when I'm killing you. With kindness, of course. With kindness. Jay Legend's dream match. Sharon versus Gems. The battle nobody wanted. The battle everyone laughed at. The battle people snickered at and said, man, Jim's, he's trash. Sharon, he's corny. Who's trash and corny now? I'll wait. Who's trash and corny now? Let me tell you something. Jim's first round is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I'm not overselling. I thought it was one of Jim's best rounds ever. Ever! I really did. I tweeted it. Maybe I was prisoner of the moment. But I tweeted it, so it's got some validation. I'm just saying. So, I'm like, all right. I said Jim's 1-0 when the round was over. When the round was over, I didn't even look. Sharon, I love him. I was like, Sharon lost the first. He lost. I don't even care what you're saying. Like, it doesn't matter. What are you gonna say, Sharon? What are you gonna say, Sharon? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. No, it ain't gonna work, Sharon. But Jim's just went quick. Jim's went. This is your top 5 worst ever, apparently. What a trash battler to spit a round like that. I wish I was trash. But anyways, Sharon goes, bro, and this guy made it debatable. How? First, he started off a little shaky. Well, not shaky. He's still hitting, but his flow wasn't there yet. He was still doing the little Sharoni thing, right? The Sharoni thing, we'll call it. He's doing the Sharoni thing, and I'm like, all right, Sharon, look, I like it sometimes, but it's not in the hit right now. It's not working. Jim's killed you. And then the Sharon just starts wigging. He starts flowing. He starts flowing. And not that I'm in an aggressive mood and attempted you. And not that trash. But it get me to Tekken 2. No. That's no. That's last decade Sharon. New decade Sharon just wilding out. He's wilding out. That's what it is. He's wilding out. Shout out to Charlie Clips, Conceited, and Hitman. They're showing him how to wild out. It's working. Keep doing it, Sharon. It's working. We need more of that. Was it enough? I gave it to Jim's. I gave the first to Jim's. I did. Sorry, Sharon. It was stacked against you. Maybe if you went first, I would have felt a little bit different. All right, because then I would have been like, man, there's no way Jim's beats this round, right? And so it kind of changes things. Right? But super close round, man. Edge to Jim's. But come on, Sharon. I'm saying this is one of Jim's best rounds ever, and you barely edged him. So that means a lot. I mean, to barely edge, you barely lost to him. And, I could see some people saying maybe you won the round. I don't know. Sure. So, 1-0, Jim's, right? All right, second round, man. Jim had some good moments. He had some good moments, but he also had a stumble, a little bit of stumble just here and there. And, it wasn't nowhere near the first, but I wouldn't say it was bad. I would not say this was a bad round. That's the thing. I thought all rounds were fire, but you take the stumbles hurt. It just did. Now, Sharon continues the momentum, and clearly just snatches the second. So you got 1-1, all right? 1-1. Now, the third round, guys, is so crazy. This round is one of my favorite just rounds, like full rounds, at least this year. I'm not going to say of all time. I'm not going to go that deep. But at least this year, just the back and forth in the third, to me, was phenomenal. It's what I love. It's what battle rap is. Jim's goes, and it's kind of like he's back on track to where he was in that first round, right? So he's killing you. Look, he's really talking to Sharon Soul, right? But then he does this whole he does the autistic angle, and you got autism, and Sharon says facts, and that was how they got a chuckle. Oh, let's not forget. I think before I forgot, Billy Pistols. Billy Pistols makes an appearance in the second round. I'm pretty sure. Don't kill me if it was the third. I think it was the second. Billy Pistols. All right. Billy Pistols is fire. All right. Sharon should bring him out every once in a while. I think that should be a gimmick of his. I love it. At least bring him out for a half a round every battle, or maybe every other battle or something. Like, maybe one. We maybe even get a whole Billy Crystal battle. We never know. Billy Pistols. Because analyze this. Who said that? Somebody said analyze this Billy Crystal in this event. That's why I keep saying Billy Crystal. That was fire, by the way. I can't remember who it was. It was either Math Hoffa Thesaurus or somebody. It doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna remember. If you guys remember who said to analyze this Billy Crystal line, put it in the comments so you can help me out. No, we'll remember. All right. So yeah, autism, but I wouldn't do that to you, fam. I don't want that karma. I got 2 kids. I don't need that karma, fam. This ain't it, fam. Nah, we ain't doing that. I'm grown. All right. So shakes his hand. We already know Jim's has a respect level for Sharon. I think it's been documented. And why wouldn't you, right? And so, he says, even though the fact that you have the form of autism that you have, you are very socially awkward and not being around crowds and stuff. And look what this man has accomplished. And let's really take a second and think about that. I think we all seem to no one ever acknowledges this. This is like the first time Jim's is acknowledged. I didn't even really think about it, to be real with you. It's apparently facts. All right, I don't know. This is a joke, maybe. No, it's true, right? It's true. So, I mean, why would he say it in the battle, right? So, if it's true, look what this guy's accomplished. He won BET. He won. He won the BET, and they didn't pay him. Imagine that, an autistic kid who wins the BET, and they don't even give him his money. Like, what the heck was that? How? Where's the outrage here? Hello, an autistic kid wins and they don't even pay him. They're not paying him, but put him on the cipher, whatever it was. They didn't put him on the cipher. Maybe they didn't pay him too. I don't know, but I know the cipher stuff. But this is insane. And then what he's done. He basically won the chain. All right, got robbed again. Another autistic kid gets robbed now. What are we doing? Like, you guys are picking on him? Well, stop picking on this kid. All right. Well, you're in the lion's den with the wolves. No, it doesn't make sense. The lions, whatever. You gotta play like man. So no shortcuts, Sharon. No sympathy. But for what he's done, like if you really think about it, like Jay Legend, really think about this for a second. Appreciate it. You want me to appreciate you? You made me break. You made me go and have a moment of silence when to talk about in our last Union blog about Pat Stade. You said let's have a moment of silence for Pat Stade and acknowledge the year he's had. All right, so he wins this one, man. I don't know. I got him in the Champion of the Year run.
Fellas.
Pat Stade's crazy right now. He's crazy.
Hold on, though, DME. Can you just rewind back for a second, man? Can we appreciate how crazy this one? We're not talking about resume.
That's what I'm saying.
Just let that marinate for a second. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Crazy, man.
Very, very crazy. You wanted to acknowledge the year Pat Stade has had. Well, how about this, Jay Legend? How about we have a moment of silence, all right, to appreciate the career, not the year, the career of Sharon. All right, that's about it. All right, Sharon doesn't even need it. He doesn't need it because he's fought the odds forever. Anyways, this is Ponce's favorite battle. She made me watch it 3 times. We watched it 3 times, I think. And, she's a fan of Jim. She's a fan of Sharon, and she thought this was a phenomenal battle, and I agree. I concur. So look at me while I'm killing you with kindness. That's what Jim said. Fire angle, fire round. Hard to beat again. How are you going to beat it? Sharon goes, man, and let me tell you something. Anybody who hates Jim, all they got to do is listen to this round. Sharon made Jim's look like he's so insignificant. It was crazy. He was talking to Jim's soul. He was just saying every single thing that all the Jim's haters like to say. He bottled it all in one little round, and it was insane, man. And the whole battle hinges on this third. To me, it hinges on the third, man. I'm sorry to say, man. I edged it, man. I did. I edged it to Sharon, man. I did. I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be one of them things that every time I watch it, I might have a different winner. That's a very possible situation here. Like I might watch it one day and be like, no. Jim's won that. Jim's won that third. Sharon, that was cool. The way you broke it down, he really did. But it was no. What he said to you, Fire. So I don't know, man. Fire battle. Salute to these guys, man. They put on for the city. All right. So next battle. What is it? Cortez and Pass. Fire battle. Another fire battle. This was a great pass. It was. It just was. It was. Pass was on his game, man. Pass was solid. Of course, Cortez is solid. When do we not say? I mean, Cortez is usually solid. He usually is. Not every performance, but usually. Not surprised that he was. He's usually great on King of the Dot. I haven't watched the battle twice. That's the thing here. This is one of the battles I haven't watched twice. But I had Cortez winning 2-1, man. I had Cortez winning 2-1. Now the rounds is where I'm lost at because I don't remember the rounds like that right now. The problem is I watched Sharon and Jim's 3 times already. I watched Arsenal and Pastay now 2.5 times. And I watched A-Ward Porridge twice, and everything else I watched once. So, but I remember thinking that Cortez won definitely 2 of the rounds. I'm sorry if I don't have the round breakdown right now because it's evading me right now. But no issues with this battle. Pass went the N-word route about Cortez using that word, but he did it in a creative way. I liked it. Talking about Math Hoffa, that was cool. But then Cortez, man, Cortez was in his bag, bro. He was in his bag. So I'm gonna go Cortez 2-1, but it's subject to change, man. Subject to change on a second watch for sure. Because I remember Pass just being, the West Coast legend that he is. So salute to them. All right. Pat Stay in Arsenal, bruh. Hello? Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not. Yeah. Who was the only one excited? Who? Me. I was the only one excited for this. I looked around and I didn't see anybody. Not one person say, yeah, we want to see this rematch. Yeah. The Union didn't want to see it. Visual didn't want to see it. We know. I don't remember if Jay Legend wanted to see it. Probably didn't. Probably thought it was random, but it wasn't. It was never random. What are you talking about? How is it random? No, history repeats itself. Not repeats itself, but, the history with walking over. Hey, I thought you was a sucker free boss. Where you going? Pass, I thought you was sucker free. And then you got Pat. Oh, he a sucker. Trying to trick me, man. We know what we signed up for 2-3 rounds. This guy wants to. Yeah, well, Pat Stay comes, and he's pimped out again. The funniest guy in battle rap. But hands down, no debating, all right? Pat Stay is a legend. He's a legend. This guy, what this guy's doing in 2018 is beyond genius right now. It's beyond genius, bro. I don't know, man. I got him in the running. Battle of the year, man. I got to be convinced, man. Geechee's got to go crazy on K-Shine. I don't know what I need for this to sway me right now. But what Pat Stay's doing, you got Tay-Rock. You got Arsenal. Verb. You got the Danny Myers classic. The classic. It's a classic. That's not a classic battle. Then I don't know what a classic battle is. I don't know what a classic battle is if Danny Myers Pat Stay's not a classic. Pat Stay was great, man. He was hilarious. He's wearing the Ponzi's cracking up. He's wearing the outfit, the hat, everything. It's just he's funny. The glasses. He's hilarious. Like, what are we doing? He was fire, man. And Arsenal. Listen, Arsenal was really good in this battle, man. This is what Arsenal, where were you during Hollow, bro? Like, Hollow was like your worst battle. And then, like, you have a great performance against Twerk and now a great performance against Pat Stay. Thank you for losing to Hollow. I appreciate you. All right. I couldn't handle Arsenal winning again. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you threw the battle because you were like, yeah, let Hollow get the dub. I don't know, man. That'd be messed up. But, conspiracies. But, I'm just playing. But bro, and then you beat Lux. Like, what are we doing? I don't know what you were doing against Hollow. But oh man, Pat Stay. So Pat Stay's going, man, and he's being he's being funny, man. He's got the jokes, he's belittling. Then he gets serious. He's got bars, and it's just Pat Stay is just on another. He's on one this year, man. He's definitely on one, man. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what's gotten into him. I think he's figured it out. It's all clicked. It's all come full circle, you know. This like Pat Stay, he's shown a glimpse of this in the past, but it was always like it was a younger, like not polished version. You know what I'm saying? And then you had your Pat, like then there was Mick. First, sometimes it was like just Pat Stay, he was too serious, and then he had a little bit of the mix, and he was too jokey. I feel like right now he's got that perfect mix, and he's really at his funniest, right? Like this guy you could be a comedian. Like why not? Just go ahead and do comedy. Like at this point, like you're hilarious. Like what are we doing? What are we doing with this guy? So like you have a bigger future here as a comedian. Arsenal was good, man, in his round. I gave the battle to 2-1 to Pat. First and second. I thought Arsenal went crazy in his third. I loved his third round. I loved his angle. I loved everything about it. I thought I thought Pat Stay felt it. I thought it was a great round, man. But Pat Stay's third was crazy too. Now Pat Stay's second, he was getting really disrespectful. I think at the beginning of the first, maybe right at the end of the first. I'm trying to remember. Oh, excuse me. It's there somewhere. He's bringing up Arsenal's daughter, and then he's talking about all the crazy things he's gonna do to his daughter, and it was insane. It was insane. That was crazy. I'm sorry. That was crazy. Throw her under the bus. I thought it was take your kids to school. Oh, man, this guy. I don't even want to repeat some of the stuff Pat Stay said. All right? I just can't. But it was crazy, and I appreciate the disrespectfulness, and I'm a fan of it. All right? And this is Arsenal, and I love the way Arsenal was reacting to it. He wasn't doing the Tay-Rock. He wasn't getting upset. He wasn't doing the goods. We understood. There was a mutual respect there. You can tell that Tay-Rock and Arsenal had such a mutual respect for each other, and it didn't matter what came out of their mouths. All that mattered was they put on a great performance. And I appreciate that so much because everybody in battle rap should be like that. All right, what are we doing here? This is what battle rap is. Like, it's not that deep. When this is confined in this space, you can say what you want. After it, we need to understand that it's just performance. It's calm down. Nothing serious. Nothing's not that deep. Tay-Rock, relax. All right, but Arsenal came back, did his thing, man. But some say the second's debatable. Maybe it is. I still think the first is Mr. Patrick, and I still think the third is Arsenal. So I still have Pat in the second. I do. I wasn't that captured by Arsenal in the like how he was. Maybe because his third was so powerful that maybe his first and the second seemed lesser than, even though they were bad, if that makes any sense. But I think Pat Stay was solid all three rounds, and I'm giving him the battle 2-1, man. And another phenomenal battle, man. Definitely could have been battle of the night with Sharon and Jim's, tomato, whatever you guys want. So there's that. And then the main event. The main event was Math Hoffa and Thesaurus. Another entertaining battle, bro. Like, I'm for real. Like, the only problem with the battle was maybe Math's third. He kind of stumbled and choked there at the end a little bit, but before the stumble and choke, I still have him losing that round. He had that angle, I believe, in the second. Breathe, Thesaurus, breathe. That was the best because yes, breathe, please, Thesaurus, breathe. Like, oh my God, that was hilarious. It kind of went on the whole round. I don't care. It was fire. I think I gave the second to Matt. And then the first to Thesaurus, so 2-1 Thesaurus. But that's another battle I only watched once. It's possible Math might have got the first because Math had a good first, but so did Thesaurus. So, and then the Thesaurus got the third clear. There's no, I don't think, debating that round. So, there might be some debating in the second. Maybe some people thought that angle went on too long. I personally did it, and honestly, I don't remember much of Thesaurus the second. I'll be real with you. So I'm definitely giving Math the second as far as first watch goes. Now the first round, I think Thesaurus edged it, but that's up for grabs too. So definitely an entertaining battle, man. I liked it all, man. I'm sorry, I just did. And without the main event, that could have been the cherry on the top. But I don't even know if that was going to be. Like, I don't think that might have – it's like after watching all these battles, that might be like that Chilla and Ice might have landed at like right after Joey and Gambiano. I'm just playing. But and Red Flag, as far as the best battles of the night, and let's say that's the worst, but still entertaining, and then maybe Chilla after that, and then then all the other battles, Mathis Doris, then I would say A Ward, Poor Rich, and then Pat Stay, Arsenal, and Sharon at the top. So, listen, bro, and I always have these feelings, right? When cards aren't overhyped and they seem like they're trash and they're still bigger cards, those are usually the ones that surprise us. It's the cards that have a lot of hype to them. They seem to let us down. So I had a feeling that might happen here. I wasn't, that confident. I did say I was going to watch it and enjoy it, and whatever happens, happens. And that's, I honestly can't say I was disappointed. I honestly can't say I didn't get my money's worth. I enjoyed as a battle rap fan, especially, a King of the Dot fan for a decade, a battle rap fan for 2 decades, that, this wasn't the ideal representation of what the decade card should have looked like, but it definitely, delivered. It delivered. It just did. So you can't. I mean, that's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for. I still think Kotd should be stripped to the chain, but that's not going to happen. So we'll just move on. Head Ice versus Chilla Jones is happening at the World Domination 8. So I hope we get some good names there. I'm sure. I'm thinking Jim's might be on there. He's asking who he should battle on that card. I'm sure we're gonna have some chalked outs, maybe some souls. I'm hearing Soul and Ilmac was a fire battle. I need to see that still, so I'm gonna check that out. But salute to y'all, man. King of the Dots decade went down. That was fire. Appreciate y'all. Till next time. Love ya. Peace.